Okay, hello everyone. So let's begin with the June 2026 current affairs section. So we are going to cover the topics belonging to government schemes. Okay, so the first topic is Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission. So what is it all about? So it is a ADR watchtower. So what is this ADR? It is Adverse Drug Reaction, ADR. Okay, Adverse Drug Reaction. So National Coordination Center for ADR Data, and its headquarters is in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. Now the ministry is Health and Family Welfare, of course, and its vision is highest standard of drugs, and the role is safety, efficacy, the quality, and updates. NFI. Okay. Now what is this NFI? So it is National Formulary of India. Okay. See, National Formulary of India. Okay. Yeah. So this is basically a guidance document for healthcare professionals. So just remember, it is regarding the healthcare professionals. Okay. I'm writing it here. See, professionals. Okay. So yeah. So this is all about the IPC. It is a ADR watchtower. What is ADR? It is Adverse Drug Reaction. Its headquarters is in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh, and the ministry is Health and Family Welfare. This much is the main points you should remember. Coming to the next article, Project Super 50. So what is it all about? So this is that recently the Tripura governor invocates Ambedkar's vision of NCSC's Super 50, Project Super 50. What is NCSC? So NCSC is National Commission for Scheduled Castes. So NCSC is Super 50 project. Now what is it? It is all about guide, mentor, and empower. Now what is it all about? So it helps SC, that is scheduled caste youth, cracking UPSC civil services. So this is about how to train them, how to educate them, how to guide them, mentor them, so that they can crack the civil service examination. So this is about Project Super 50. Okay. Now the C-Box portal. So what is this all about? So this is basically under the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Okay. So here you can see, and it is a women's safety complaint box. C-Box. C means women, of course. C, and box means, of course, something like a portal or something where you can submit or some grievances and all. So it's a women's safety complaint box, and it secures multilingual portal, that is 23 languages, and integrated with Mission Shakti app. Okay, and it tracks workplace harassment, sexual harassment complaints. So what is C box related to? Workplace sexual harassment complaints, and it implements the POSH Act. What is POSH? POSH is so Bharat Buildcon 2026. What is this all about? So the construction of Mega Expo, Yashobhoomi Convention Center, New Delhi. Okay, and around 90 plus countries and 100 plus Indian cities are participating in it, and 24 building metro segments. The goal is global platform Vikshit Bharat 2047. So what is this all about? So this is India's premier exhibition for the construction and building materials industry. Okay, I'm writing it here. See, it is India's premier exhibition. Okay, for the construction and building materials industry. And what is the significance? To establish world's largest platform for building construction materials and to drive India's rise as a global infrastructure leader in line with Vikshit Bharat 2047 mission. Okay. So now it is a PM ASA. So what is PM ASA? It is about farmer MSP seed. Okay. What is MSP? Minimum support price. So here the ASA's full form is Pradhan Mantri Annadata Aay Sanrakshan Abhiyan. So it comes under the nodal ministry, that is the Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Okay. And the goal is remunerative MSP plus food price stability. And here we have PSS, that is price support scheme. Okay, and this directs MSP procurement. Then is PDPS, that is pays MSP shortfall for oil seeds. PSF, that is buffer stocks plus anti-hoarding, and direct digital procurement plus DBT, that is direct benefit transfer. So here you should remember that this PM ASA, it is under the Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, and here it is all about the MSP, that is minimum support price. Okay, so now the next is DG Locker Family ID. Okay, so what is this all about? So it is over 6 crore residents of Uttar Pradesh can now access their UP Family ID. So what is UP here? So UP is UP Family ID, accessible through DG Locker. So here you can store or share your household credentials through this DG Locker, and valid for scholarships, pensions, welfare schemes, and 4-step digital access. So what is DG Locker Family ID? So where you can store or share your household credential. The next is DG Locker. Now this is Digital Document Locker. Okay, Digital Document Locker. Now cloud platform to store, share, verify authentic documents like your certificates and your +2 or +3 or graduation, any marks it. Then Digital India plus METI, legally valid as originals under IT Act 2000. It is a paperless to promote paperless economy. Okay, so Digital Document Locker, DG Locker. Okay, so next we have Yoga Park portal. So Yoga Park portal is launched by Ministry of Ayush, and it basically involves the PRIs are Panchayat Raj institutions. Then we have the ULBs, okay, the urban local bodies, the RWAs, the NGOs, the corporates, they can participate in this. Then it is about upgrading public parks for yoga. Then what will it promote? It will promote community wellness plus preventive healthcare, and it encourages CSR. What is CSR? It is corporate social responsibility. Okay. So this is about all this article. Then coming to next one, Mission 3000 MT. So what is this? Rail Freight Accelerator. It is about Ministry of Railways, and it targets non-bulk cargo like automobiles, more containerization plus lower cargo traffic tariffs. Goal is 3,000 million tons per year originating freight. So basically this is an infrastructure. Okay, Infrastructure and Carbon Initiative. Okay, Infrastructure and Carbon Initiative by the Ministry of Railways. It basically focuses on attracting incremental non-bulk traffic like automobiles from road transport. Okay, and its objective is to upscale the Indian Railways originating freight loading capacity to 3000 million tons MT per annum. Okay, so this is all about it. So Mission 300 MT, remember that it is something related to freight, containers and cargo matters and containerization, and by the Ministry of Railways. Mission 3000 MT. Then is Indian Inland Waterways Authority of India. So this was established in 1986 under Inland Waterways Authority of India Act 1985. Ministry Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Headquarters in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and it promotes terminals, cargo systems, night navigation, dredging, developing, maintaining, regulating national waterways. Okay, so this is all about Inland Waterways Authority of India. Then is Khadi and Village Industries Commission. So it is a statutory body founded in April 1957. Headquarters in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Which ministry it comes under? MSME. Okay, and the employment and self-reliance are its target. Training, infrastructure, finance for rural entrepreneurs. The next is Yoga Sangam 2026. Now, what is this all about? It is a flagship digital plus participative initiative. Same like yoga means under the Ministry of Ayush. Mass synchronized yoga demonstrations. Theme is yoga for healthy aging, and common yoga protocol keeps India in sync. Okay. So next is She Marts. So it was already we have already read it. Okay. Now this is the same. That is women-owned village marketplace, community-owned retail outlets, empowers rural women entrepreneurs or SSGs, and it direct selling with higher margins, fewer middlemen. Okay, so selling can be done through fewer middlemen and with higher margins target. Support 6 crore Lakpati Didis. Cluster federations plus ONDC digital selling. What is ONDC? Open Network for Digital Commerce. So this is all about She-Mart. Now the next is drone-based mail transmission service. Post by drone. So what is it all about? First rolled out in Himachal Pradesh. That is drone-based mail transmission service. It is by Department of Post, Ministry of Communications. Faster transit, accessibility, tracking, environmental sustainability. Okay. So coming to the next, we have Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. So it is an office that is attached to the Ministry of Civil Aviation, Aviation Safety Detective. Rules is Aircraft Accident or Incident Rules 2017, and it was amended in 2021. It analyzes accidents, incidents, and recommends safety action aligned with ICAO Annex 13. Okay. So it is Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau. Okay. So the next is Swadha Wellness Wear Collection. So this is about Khadi Comfort Line, Khadi India Wellness Wear. Swadha is ease, comfort, weight blazer. Developed by Center of Excellence for Khadi. So KVIC plus NIFT joint initiative. Modernizes traditional textiles. Now here this KVIC is Khadi and Village Industries Commission. And this NIFT is National Institute of Fashion Technology. So they combinedly tries to modernize the traditional textiles, and through which to the Swadha Wellness Wear Collection under the Khadi. Okay. So the next one is Sathi. Now what is Sathi? It is IDI Reform Task Force. MSDE convened. What does this mean? So it is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. It modernizes ITIs for industry needs. Long-term CTS reforms covers 13,888 ITIs. So basically what is it for? What is its objective is to modernize India's industrial training institutes and align vocational education to meet evolving industry needs. It is a type of evolving or development of the skills. Okay. Then is PM Janman. So this is basically about the PVTGs. Okay. Remember that the PM Janman scheme is related to PVTGs. What is PVTGs? Particularly vulnerable tribal groups. So it was launched in 2023 to 2024. It empowers 75 PVTGs. So how many PVTGs are there in India? 75. In 18 states and 1 UT. Housing, education, health, connectivity, electrification, livelihoods. All should be provided to them. With Van Dhan Kendras for economic empowerment. So Dhan, see the word Dhan here. It is about economic empowerment. Okay, I'm writing it here. Economic empowerment plus tribal hostels. Okay. Then is One Station, One Product. What is this all about? So it is about station, local product hub. Okay. Ministry of Railways. So here you can understand from this only, that is make the station as a local product hub. So it is by the Ministry of Railways, launched this March 2022. Okay. And the next is it is for vocal for local, and railway stations becomes sales or promotional hubs. So railway stations should act as sales or promotional hubs. Supports artisans, weavers, and farmers. Okay. So this is about one station, one product. Remember that it is implemented by Ministry of Railways. So making the station as a local product hub or sales or promotion hub, and basically it promotes vocal for local. Next is Sitapur 250 megawatt solar BESS project. So what is this all about? So basically it is India's first utility scale, large scale solar plus storage energy initiative being built on vacant military land. So through this, what is promoted? So merging international or national security with environmental sustainability. So this is about the significance of this project. So how to merge national security with environmental sustainability. So Sitapur project, remember that it is in Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Next is Yuva Sangam. So youth exchange bridge. Okay. So what is this all about? Government of India under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat It includes the age group 18 to 30 for educational and cultural exposure to student off-campus youth, NSS, NYKS, young professionals, selection by nodal HEIs, that is higher educational institutions. So this is about Yuva Sangam. Yeah. So next we have DigiLocker electricity bills. So this is same as we learned about DigiLocker, that is how to store or share your data or information. So this is the same. DigiLocker electricity bill. So here electricity concept is applied. Yeah. You can skip it now. Then we have Jal Jeevan Mission. So what is this all about? That is tap water reliable service, and it is extended to December 2028. Target is 100% functional tap water saturation in 19.36 crore rural households. Shift from pipes only to utility-based service delivery. Sujalam Bharat Digital Framework. So remember this, it is Sujalam Bharat Digital Framework. This Sujalam, it is related to Jal Jeevan Mission 2.0. Gram Panchayats handle the local operations before certification. Yeah. The next is National SC/ST Hub Scheme. So what is this all about? It is under the Ministry of Skill Development and all. Okay. The MSMEs. And they implement this SC/ST Entrepreneurship Booster. So it is implemented by NSIC, that is the National Small Industries Corporation Limited. So basically, to the purchase of what it supports? It supports the purchase of plant and machinery equipment, capacity building and training, market linkage, facilitation for participation in exhibitions, credit, Udyam registration, and GEM onboarding. Okay, yeah. So National SC/ST Hub Scheme. Then is the Methane Alert and Response System. So this is basically a satellite methane alarm. Okay, UN satellite-based system. It operates under UNEP. Detects major methane super emitters, alerts governments, companies for rapid mitigation, tracks energy coal waste. So remember this, that is the Methane Alert Response System. It is basically a UN satellite based system and operates under UNEP. So this is an important thing, remember it. Yeah. Then is Jal Sanchay Jan Bhagidari. So what is this all about? So community driven water conservation, groundwater recharge, Ministry of Jal Shakti, citizens, corporates, local bodies, they build recharge structures. And it includes 3 C's, that is community, CSR and cost. Okay, so Jal Sanchay Jan Bhagidari. Of course, Ministry of Jal Shakti. How to conserve the water, how to develop the groundwater recharging systems, or how to introduce those, okay, or adopt those. Then is Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. So this is maternity support via DBT, that is direct benefit transfer. It was launched in 2017 and Ministry of Women and Child Development, pregnant women and lactating mothers, and this is about the DBT, how much amount for how, what, on all. So this is all about, you should remember, that is Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana. Basically a scheme for pregnant women and lactating mothers. It is a kind of DBT transfer scheme for maternity support and by the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Okay. Then is the Udyam registration portal. So this is basically about MSME digital identity, launched by the Ministry of MSME. 100% digital, free self-declaration, permanent 16-digit with Udyam registration number. So one will get a 16-digit Udyam registration number, and it replaces the Udyog Aadhaar and PAN plus GST in AutoSync. Okay. So Udyam registration portal. Okay. So if this comes that is Udyam, then remember that this is related something to the MSME. Okay. Then is the Competition Commission of India. So it is a statutory body under Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the Competition Commission of India, and it was set up by the Competition Act 2002. It checks anti-competitive agreements, abuse of dominance, regulates mergers, acquisitions, protects consumer interests. Okay, so this is about Competition Commission of India. What all it regulates? Any merger or any acquisitions, mergers as well as acquisitions. It protects the consumer interest, and it checks anti-competitive agreements, that is abuse of dominance. If someone is creating a monopoly in the market at all, then it checks it. Then PM Setu, what is all about it? So PM Setu is about the training, related that if something comes like PM Setu, then it is about vocational training, and Ministry of MSDE. Okay, that is, of course, if it is about training, then Ministry of Skill and Development. Yeah, and remember that this is co-financed by World Bank and ADB, Asian Development Bank. So this is very important. Remember it. That is PM Setu under Ministry of Skill Development, and it is about modernizing the training, vocational trainings to global industry needs. That is providing the skills and training, and it is co-financed by World Bank and ADBs, that is Asian Development Banks. Okay. Then is Mukhyamantri Sugam Parivahan Seva. So what is this all about? MP Bus Revival, that is Madhya Pradesh. It is a scheme of Madhya Pradesh. So not that important, but yeah, it is about Indore model city concept. Mukhyamantri Sugam Parivahan Seva. So about electric buses and all. The same kind of concept as Mo Bus in Odisha and all. So same kind of concept. Okay. So Madhya Pradesh Bus Revival. Next is PM Surya Ghar Extends Award. So here Odisha signs in the rooftop solar. Odisha selected for May 2026 month of solar performance, and that is the first in the solar applications and rooftop installations. Okay. And this scheme supports household rooftop solar. Then is Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar 2026. Now this is all about Young Achievers National Award, the national award to the young achievers. It is conferred by President of India. Eligibility is 5 to 18 years. Remember it. It is also very important that is this Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar. Eligibility is 5 to 18 years. Okay, and these are given in 6 fields, that is bravery, social service, environment, sports, art and culture, science and technology, and online nominations via Rashtriya Puraskar portal. Okay. Then is Bhashini Seva Sanchalan. Now what is this all about? This Bhashini, it is related to something called like language app. Okay, so it is about the Methi, that is Ministry of Information and Technology, Digital India Bhashini, DPIIT. Okay. Then 22/8 Indian languages are included. So the 22/8 scheduled languages are included in it. Multilingual access across DPIIT platforms, and tools is like integrating AI, okay, artificial intelligence, to this, okay, into your activities. Next, this is a very important thing. It is Vizag Hyperscale Data Center. Okay, this is Google Cloud AI Hub. So Google Cloud AI Hub where? The Vizag Hyperscale Data Center. It is a AI hub on India's East Coast undersea cable linked digital infrastructure, and is the second major internet gateway on East Coast. Okay, yeah, and the concerns are environmental checks, groundwater dependence on one company. Then is DG Yatra. This is about face paperless airport. So facial recognition for seamless contactless airport travel. This much you should remember this much. That is, it is a facial recognition system for seamless or contactless airport travel. Yeah. And what is all we should memorize or revise we learned about? That is, first of all, C box. When we see C box, a box like thing, that is some complaint, then it is related to POSH, that is prevention of sexual harassment in workplaces. C mart. When we see C mart like thing, that is we have na Geo Mart and all, so we can relate it to Lakpati Didi. That is, this is about how to promote the MSMEs and all. Then PMMBY, that is the Pradhan Matru Vandana Yojana. So this is about how to provide DBTs to the lactating or the pregnant mothers. Then is Super 50. What is it all about? To provide mentorship guidance to scheduled caste students so that they can clear civil services. Then we have PM ASA, that is for MSP. Then we learned about these all related to that only, that is PSS, PDS, PSF. Then KVIC, this is about the Khadi related, we have learned it. CCI, that is the Competition Commission of India, market referee. Then Udyam, we learned about how it will be given to the MSMEs as an ID. Okay. The next is in the digital sector, what we learned about DigiLocker for the documents, Family ID for welfare. Then we have LPMS, that is the smart borders. The next is DG Yatra, that is for face and faceless, how we learned that how to implement it for the faceless and all transactions in the airport. Vasini, that is it includes 22 languages. Coming to the infrastructure and environment, we learned about Mission 3000 MT, it is about rail freight. Then IWAI, Inland Water Authority of India, it relating to the waterways. Then JSJB, that is 3 seas water. Then we have Mars, that is about the methane, go and revise it. Then we have Solar BESS, which is in Sitapur, UP. Okay, so this is all of today's class.